Welcome back, guys, to Let's Play Metroid Fusion Part 2. Let's see what this computer has to say. The main elevator leading to this sector has been damaged. That's their excuse for not coming back up. Now we have to fix some air conditioners in Sector 1 because they gone brokety-broke. And I can't believe myself. I used to blow up planets, save worlds and lives, and now I'm just stuck in this stupid space station fixing air conditioner vents. What has happened to you, Samus? This is so low for you. Anyway, let us do our epic expedition of air conditioning hunting. And little trivia fact, around the X core there is a junk pile that's, guarding the air conditioning. Well, affecting the air conditioning. Anyway, around that junk pile, if you look in the top left corner, you can actually see a Nintendo GameCube, a nice little cameo, and not very subtle Nintendo, not very subtle. Sort of like how you put the name Famicom somewhere in F-Zero GX. Very subtle. As you can see, you can probably see it right here in the top right on this one. It depends on the placement of the actual X-core and stuff like that. But it's a nice little cameo, I have to say so myself. Unfortunately, though, I don't get any nostalgia from coming in Sector 1, even though it's a faithful replica of SR388. I think they could have added a little bit more set pieces other than just can't find the word. More set pieces from SR388 here, like maybe the vegetation you find in the Metroid breeding grounds and stuff like that. I don't know, just an idea. And maybe the sand that'll disappear after a while and stuff. I don't know, SR388 wasn't really that interesting of a planet, I have to say. But yeah, and a lot of fan hacks or whatever of projects of remakes of SR388 use these sprites. Obviously because they're all top grade and nice. And fancy. Good stuff. Indeed. Also, the little hopping enemy gives you nice nostalgia too. And what the poor's actual space pirates doing here? I have no freaking idea. I guess they were invading the station during the invasion of the X. I mean, when the X outbroke. I don't know. It's odd. Though I do actually have a theory, but that would give away spoilers, and I don't want to spoil anything from you. No, you must watch to figure it out. Well, I don't want to say it that way, but I don't want to ruin the surprise if you actually do watch through it. Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Yeah, these things shoot as contact lenses. It's pretty annoying. Anyway, those boss doors are always there when there's boss, sort of. And let's get this power up. What the freak? Looks like this is actually an X core. Yeah, it looks like you won't be traditionally picking up power-ups like you did in previous Metroid games. Now only power-ups you'll get is either from these X cores or the data rooms. And from that we get the charge beam, which surprisingly enough actually widens your beam by a little degree. Sort of weird, but intriguing at the same time. Oh ho ho! Also, it's to note there's no grapple beam in the game. I'm guessing this is maybe because of limitations, or it just might be too awkward to cycle through menus and stuff. So like in Super, I don't know why they excluded it. So they basically replaced it with ladders and stuff, which is okay and stuff. I mean, it really fits the space station esque theme of the game. And also, I was using my invulnerability times to phase through that. I could have done it to like previous ones, but I just want to show off on that one for some reason. Up in this save room to our top right is actually a missile. To note, there won't be any. This is the only save room that actually has a power-up. So don't waste your time looking in any other one, because this is basically all the missiles you can freaking get from save room. Or near a save room. Or I mean, you know, you have to get it from inside the save room. You know what I mean. You get what I get. Yo, dog. So yeah, since we've fixed all the air conditioners, we are heading back to the computer to tell us where to go. Jeez. Interesting aquatic tanks back there. I don't know what they do. Tell me something important, dang it. Atmospheric stabilizers online. Whip-diddy darn do. Now we have to go to Sector 2 because we have to find this unseen saboteur of sorts. And yet again, they brief you at the navigation room. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer too. I don't know. Oh, and it's also to note that it isn't enough they actually tell you where to go, but apparently the numbers on the for these sectors glow to the one you need to go. Jeez. I have learned the identity of the mysterious saboteur. Samus is the X mimicking you. I named it the Samus Aranda X. Very original, computer. Very original. Anyway, it came from the capsule containing my Samus's infected suit parts, and it started the whole disaster. Oh, full power, blah, 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 blah. We're weak to the ice beam because we have Metroid DNA inside of us. And, yeah, so we have to run away. And I like how it highlights all the important information. Jeez. Level 1 hatch. Blah, 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 blah. This is what I do like about Fusion. Like I said, it doesn't tell you exactly where to go. It puts you in these little environments. Though I still wish for complete free exploration. Just do. And also these little creatures were in Metroid, Super Metroid actually. But they actually didn't have all these spikes around them, so they're actually now, they're a threat now. And they can actually take about a good third or half of your health if you hit one, seriously. You are pathetically weak at the beginning. It's not even funny. I didn't even mention Sector 1 theme in back in the last part. I can't believe that. But yeah, that theme was actually remixed in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, thankfully. Though I wish they squeezed in one other track from Fusion. That would have been nice. Oh wells. And come to think of it, they only had one no, they had two prime themes. They had the main theme, and then they had the that giant parasite, whatever it's called, Parasite X. Well, isn't that confusing considering this game has X parasites? Jeez. Ugh. One thing I don't get is how can Why can't Samus just sit in the data room taking like smokes and stuff in the having the scientists pump more power-ups and stuff over whatever network they use? I don't know. I think that would have been smart, I guess. I mean, there isn't really anywhere the X could go. I don't know. Yet again, why use logic? This is a video game. Ha 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 ha. Also, they typically use this platform a lot in Fusion for some reason. I don't know why. That little platform that mysteriously appears from the ground. It's very peculiar that they use them. Seem like they use them a lot more than Super for some reason. At least for me. For some reason, I'm all of a sudden like tired. I don't know why, because it's probably because I already commentated over this part like 2 times, but Audacity pooped. That might have been it. I don't know. Jeez. Though I think from gameplay standpoint, when I was talking about how Fusion just tells you the general idea where to go and stuff, and fans didn't sort of like that because you didn't have free exploration. Which I dislike too, because you can't bomb jump in this game. The bombs actually explode too slow for that, which really stinks because there is no way to sequence break. You can't wall jump anymore off of one wall just because it sort of forces you so far away from the wall you jump from that you can't possibly make it back. And stuff like that. Literally no sequence breaking. We won't even get a power-up later that allows us sequence break. Which really stinks. But like I was saying, from a gameplay standpoint, I actually think Zero Mission did the best when it comes to exploration-wise, because that game had statues that would tell you the general area where you're supposed to go, but you didn't have to use them, and you could actually go in a different sequence than the actual statues tell you. Which I really like. And it does strike a nice balance between exploration and having the ability to explore following a linear path, because I believe a lot of people liked it that they knew where to go, unlike Super Metroid. Not saying that Zero Mission Zero Mission is, I hold it higher than Super Metroid. I don't know, I adore Super Metroid. But I'm just saying that from a gameplay standpoint, Zero Mission probably did the best job in terms of the exploration, having the option to either have free exploration or follow this linear path. I mean, you're sort of forced in Fusion to follow this linear path and stuff. Oh yeah, and I forgot to talk about this boss. This boss is Zazabi. It just jumps around and then falls down like a chute. The actual enemy shoot in the Metroid universe. And yeah, it's pretty simple. If you get caught, just bomb your way out. Simple and easy as that, just like Easy Mac. And we have the export A form again, which just homes onto your position and you just rape it with missiles. Not very exciting at the least. And we get a combo meal with a high jump and jump ball, which is very convenient and nice. Anywho guys, I'll see you in the next part, so see ya.